If you want to be more present and less distracted, stop managing your home with your phone and switch to a notebook. For me, that one shift changed everything. I was losing hours a day to endless scrolling, distracted, drained, and disconnected from the people I love the most. One simple change, not an expensive planner, not an app, just a notebook, helped me take back my time, find peace, and start managing my home in a way that honors God. Stick around and I'll show you how this 3-minute daily notebooking habit works, why it's so effective, and how you can start using it to end the distraction and start building a more connected, peaceful home today. Hi, I'm Lauren, a homeschooling mom of 5, and I help Christian homemakers like you build systems and routines from the ground up that actually stick because they're built for you. If that sounds like something you need, go ahead and like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so that you don't miss what's coming. Let's go ahead and jump in. Before we jump into the notebooking method, let's briefly talk about why this matters. If you've ever wondered why it's so hard to stop scrolling, it's not just you. These apps are designed to trigger dopamine, which is the same brain chemical that's linked to addiction. And all the endless scrolling keeps you reaching for more without you even realizing it. And did you know that tech companies actually hire the same engineers that design slot machines just to make sure we stay hooked? I don't know about you, but I hate being distracted by my phone. I would get it out and plan to do something productive, and then I'd get sucked in, and I just knew at that point that something needed to change. So I did something a little drastic, and I switched to a flip phone. So inevitably, I had to learn to use paper. Fast forward to now, even though I have a smartphone for YouTube, I still use the same paper system because it works so well. So that's my story, but next I'm going to show you exactly how to build this simple habit so that you can take back hours of your week. Also, if distraction and overwhelm are just constant, grab my free guide below. I designed it to be your first step out of overwhelm into having a calmer, more organized home. So the goal is actually very simple. You are going to use a notebook instead of using your phone for daily homemaking tasks. When you're ready to do something productive, instead of getting sucked into your phone, you'll use your notebook to stay focused. So step 1 is just grab the right notebook. What makes it right is if it's got lined paper, you don't want to have just blank pages. And I also really love the notebooks that have the bookmarks because you can easily get back to your day or your week. Another thing that makes it the right notebook is if you are able to fit it in your purse or your diaper bag. You want to make it easy to take with you places if you need to. When I'm at home, mine just lives on my kitchen counter because that's where I spend most of my time. And then the third thing that makes it your right notebook is that you like it and it's appealing to you. Some people like just a $1 notebook or a spiral notebook at the dollar store, and that's totally fine. I tend to like a hardback, pretty color, $13 versus $2. It lasts a while, so whatever you want to do, but grab the right notebook. For this next step, earlier I told you that this is a 3-minute daily habit, and that is 100% true. But in order to have this 3-minute daily habit, you do need to have some weekly preparation. So basically just take 15 to 30 minutes on Sunday or Saturday night, whatever floats your boat, and prepare for the week. And this is really going to set you up for success. Whether you have a phone to plan your week or whether you have a notebook, really a Sunday reset is the way to go. If you would like for me to talk about that in a future video, let me know in the comments below. But I'm going to show you how I do it. So here's my handy dandy notebook. When I am planning for the week, this is actually not all done, but when I'm planning for the week, I have my master to-do list, my shopping list, and my week at a glance. When I do my week at a glance, I will write out any appointments or play dates, whatever, and then I also plan out meals. Another thing that I really like about having a notebook rather than some expensive planner is that you can use these pages for whatever you want. I have at the very back, I've written down some easy go-to meals that I don't have to think about. I can flip over, pick a meal, and plug it into my meal plan for the week. So that works really well for me. Here's another example of how I've customized it. Last week when I was doing my weekly planning, I was also planning for a trip. So instead of having a sticky note or something that I was going to lose, I could just write my packing list here, and you get to see my 3-year-old's lovely pictures. You're welcome. But yeah, that's an example. So I've done packing list, current project list for the home, and a supplement schedule because I can't keep up with it. Anyway, so that is my weekly planning. And each Sunday that takes me 15 to 30 minutes and it makes the whole day go so much smoother. Does that sound manageable so far? Let's go ahead and go on to the next step. Okay, now we are arriving at the 3-minute daily habit that's going to save you so much time. Preferably, this is done the night before so that you can wake up first thing in the morning, your decisions have already been made for the day, and you just get to hit the ground running. So now I want to show you what I do each evening. I open up to a new page, I write the day, I write my priorities here, a list for Jeremy here, a list for the kiddos here, and my dinner. So for a task, I pick 1 to 2 priorities for the day, and then everything else I write down is a bonus. This little section that I write for my husband is basically a space for me to write down things that I need to talk to him about later on that evening so that I don't forget. And then this little area for the kiddos is activities that I plan to do ahead of time with them. I like to do something in the morning with them, something in the evening. And then again, dinner is down here. I know I write that at my week. I know I meal plan in my week at a glance, but it helps me to pull it from that page over to this page so that I can easily see it and know how to prep for dinner. Guys, that's it. It is so simple, and that is what makes it doable for us moms. 3 minutes of planning in this notebook per day and 15 to 30 minutes per week is going to save you hours of time. It's going to give you back precious time with your family that you're not going to get back, and it's going to give you more bandwidth to manage your home without distraction. Eventually, if you love paper, you can expand this into a home management binder, but it all starts here. The home management binder is something that has weekly systems and rhythms that you return to each week. It's where you make a lot of decisions ahead of time and you don't have to keep reinventing the wheel every day. If you want a deeper dive about building weekly systems, check out my video about 6 atomic habits for homemakers. I'll also link it down below. So here's a quick recap. Grab a notebook that you like and can take anywhere. Use it to plan for the week on Saturday or Sunday, and adopt a simple 3-minute evening habit to plan for the next day. Did you know that average screen time use is 4.5 hours a day? That's 1,890 minutes every week that you cannot get back. With this simple notebooking method, you are trading 1,890 minutes of scrolling to 51 minutes of planning per week. You are gaining hours back with your family. Psalm 90:12 says, "Teach us to number our days so that we may gain a heart of wisdom." And as Christian women, when we number our days like this in the fear of the Lord, according to Psalm 90:12, we grow in wisdom. If you'd like to learn more about creating healthy habits that stick, check out my next video. And don't forget to grab your free guide below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.